would like to start, so that we don't waste too much time, by actually asking our Secretary General, to Mr. Faisal bin Muammar, to actually kick off this evening. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum, good evening. Your Excellencies, Eminence, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to welcome you to the International Dialogue Center for the Federal President's Lecture on Interreligious Dialogue Contributions to Peace Today. I am very grateful and privileged to welcome His Excellency, Dr. Heinz Fischer, Federal President of the Republic of Austria, to this center. President Fischer, your commitment to dialogue, to respect among people, and to preserving social cohesion is a model for us all. I would like also to welcome His Eminence, Cardinal Chomber, to this evening's event. Your Eminence, please accept my gratitude for your steadfast support for the center and our mission. Your Excellency, Ambassador Hussam Al-Husseini, Ambassador of Jordan to Austria, thank you for your presence here this evening and for establishing this important initiative of World Interfaith Harmony Week. And I wish also to commend the representative of the religious communities here in Austria, who honor us with their presence tonight. You make a continuing contribution to interreligious understanding in Austria. We are also honored to welcome tonight the representative of the diplomatic community here in Vienna. As many of you are aware, the International Dialogue Center, KAICIID, was established by the governments of Austria, Saudi Arabia, and Spain, with the Holy See as the founding observer. These four make up the Council of Parties. I would like to thank the representative of our Council of Parties who join us today for their support of the center and its work. The center is governed by the board of directors, comprising 9 religious leaders from 5 major world religions: Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, and Judaism. All are experts in interreligious dialogue, and we are honored to have 6 board members with us today. We are governed both by policymakers and by religious leaders. For this reason, no single religion and no single nation determines our programs. It is my belief that dialogue is the best way to foster the mutual respect that builds peace. No missile, drone, bomb, or bullet can create respect for differences. Only dialogue can do that. We are trying to help solve global challenges through dialogue. When religious leaders and national policymakers combine their effort through dialogue, they can create positive change. Religious leaders can influence their communities to resist and reject hate and violence. We support these collaborations because it is a vital peace-building asset. The UN, international organizations, and NGOs share this vision and our partner in this effort. We work with many partners, such as the UNDP, UNESCO, the African Union, and ISISCO. We collaborate with the OSCE and the OIC and many NGOs. Ladies and gentlemen, for all of us in this room, the fate of 60 million refugees fleeing violence is a major concern. If refugees are to return to peaceful home or to integrate into new circumstances, then we must find a way to help people accept and not fear differences. Dialogue helps us achieve this. In dialogue, we recognize that we are all equal and share core values. Austrian religious communities have shown a great commitment to resolve in supporting the integration of refugees here in Austria. We are trying to do our part to support these efforts by providing religious communities the means to help more refugees. As we act locally, we also act globally. We work in conflict zones where religion is being manipulated to justify violence, such as in Iraq and Syria, in Nigeria, and in Central African Republic. Let me give you one example. In 2014, we launched the long-term initiative United Against Violence in the Name of Religion to preserve common citizenship and the rights of religious communities in Iraq and Syria. Since then, we have brought together over 300 high-level Arab religious leaders several times in the Middle East and here in Vienna. At the meeting in Vienna in November 2014, the first such meeting in 20 years, they gave us a work plan to preserve religious diversity. In September 2015, in Athens, we convened high-level Christian and Muslim religious leaders from the Middle East. They endorsed the Athens Declaration, supporting the citizenship rights of Christian, Muslims, and others, religious and ethnic groups in the Middle East. The declaration is a roadmap. In this year, our center will support a network of leaders from different religious communities, such as Christians and Yazidis, and the main Muslim denominations, to engage policy makers in the Middle East and Europe. In December 2015, we have convened the first ever network of Arab theological institutes, both Christian and Muslims. A network of this kind is an important first step to embed the culture of dialogue as a core value in religious education. Young people are being recruited to violence through social media. During the past year, we developed social media training curricula and have already trained 150 young Arab social media advocates in the Middle East. They will launch a social media campaign to counteract hate speeches and incitement. This year, we continue to support them and expand the training to more young people. It is obvious that interreligious peace buildings also happen at the grassroots level. Therefore, we have also provided dialogue training to over 3,000 community leaders. Let me highlight our fellows programs. Religious education leaders spend a year learning about dialogue and conflict resolutions. With macro funding from us, they put their training into practice and run projects in their own communities. We have already trained 39 fellows are over the past 2 years. Almost half of them are from conflict zones. Joining us tonight, this evening, are two fellows. Mabrouka Rayashi works here in Austria. Where is Mabrouka? Oh, she is here. And Alex Goldberg works in the United Kingdom. Thank you, Alex. And as we look to the future, it is my sincere hope that politicians, policymakers, and religious leaders the world over recognize dialogue as a practical and credible means of building peace and harmony. President Fisher, dear friends, I am grateful for your ongoing support in helping us to realize our shared vision, and I look forward to exploring new opportunities for the future collaborations. I would like to thank you all, and peace be with you all. Thank you very much.